Hello everybody, happy Friday. Danny Shay here with some Friday ramblings. I don't know how much I'm going to ramble today. Well, probably a lot. Okay, forget that. I'm going to ramble a lot. I don't know how much cards I'm going to get to, but I am going to try because there's some news. Did you guys hear? Yeah. Guilty, 34 counts. And I don't think there's anybody on the planet that hasn't heard about this guilty verdict except Mr. Pumpkinhead. And you'd go, Danny, why doesn't Mr. Pumpkinhead know? Because he's in the box. So for those new subscribers, I put Mr. Pumpkinhead in the box because I was tired of talking about him. But he needs to know. He really does. So, it's going to be stinky in there. It's going to be stinky. Last time I opened the box, I had a full-on face mask. I don't know if you saw that. This time, I'm being really stupid. I don't have any protective gear on. I need y'all to pray for me. Okay, here we go. Let's let Mr. Pumpkinhead know. Mr. Pumpkinhead. What? I'm going to open up. Yeah, okay, open up. Oh, there he is. Oh, hi. Oh, the light. Oh, I need sunglasses. Oh, hi. Oh, hey. Hi, everybody. Hello, Mr. Pumpkinhead. Huh? Wow, what are you doing there? You didn't leave me anything to eat. What's this? Oh my gosh. It's a classified document. Yeah, they're pretty good. And who's this guy down here? Mini-me. Oh, Mini-me. Yeah. So what's going on? Well, you have a lot of things going on in the courts. Oh, yeah, I do. I have, let me see, E. Jean Carroll, she's coming up. No, she's done. She's not done, but you're done. You already lost like 80, 90 million dollars. What? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. And then, what else? Oh, I have that liability case in New York, the fraud case. Yeah, that's past too. You already lost. What? Yeah, like $490 million. What? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Uh-huh. And you know what the crazy thing is? Oh, what? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, but interest is like $112,000 a day. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh. So what's the good news? Well, that woman Stormy Daniels? Oh, yeah, she's hot. Yeah. Did you like her? Oh, yeah, I liked it when she spanked me with the Time magazine. Yeah, you're a little sick. Uh-huh. I liked it. All right, well, you're not going to like this. What? Can you say 34? Can you count? How many fingers do you have on your hands? Oh, it just looks like a little mushroom, doesn't it? Huh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Mini-me fell over. There we go. Lice. All right. So we've got we got some news. Yeah, what is it? Good news? Some people think it's good news. Oh, well, I like it. No. Uh-oh. So you had a jury trial. I did? Yeah. And they came back 34 counts. 34, that's a lot. What'd they say? Innocent, I'm innocent. Witch hunt, innocent. Did they say that 34 times? No, they said guilty. What? Yes, guilty. Oh no! Oh yes. Oh no! Guilty. We can all say guilty 34 times together if you'd like. No. No. Do me a favor. Could you close this box up? I gotta cry. You don't cry. Yeah, secretly I do. Okay. Come on, Mini-Me. Oh, I don't like this world. This is an evil witch hunt world. All right, so say goodbye, everybody. We're going to pull them out later for another trial, but for now, we're just going to... Oh! I dropped them. All right, so... Might as well stay with the silliness. So I am using my Halloween deck. And, ooh. Well, you got to like the Halloween deck. Look, the Ace of Bats. It looks like he's suspended. He's a little upside down. So I use these cards, and I haven't used them in a while. But because just this whole nonsense is so just... It's so serious and goofy at the same time. So many readers are given this seriousness of it, and so I like to add a little bit of both. Wow. So I was watching some of the channels yesterday, and it was quite amazing. Quite amazing. I was giddy. I wanted to jump on, actually, but there was a lot of other things going on, and then I wanted to watch the news because I wasn't following it during the day. So, and then the news is, it's, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with it. One of the things that my mind just was like, so, oh man, I was loving what the images I was getting in my head when Trump is at the table, and the jury says, the judge says to the jury, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, and they go, yeah, no, we're almost done. We got our verdict. And so Trump is on his table, and he's going, yeah, haha, I got away with another day. And then they go, yeah, y'all need to sit down. We're going to go a little longer. The jury has a verdict. 34 guilties. Wow. And then we get the Republicans spinning it, and we get the Democrats spinning it. And, the question is how is, and the news that came out yesterday that was really good for me was a Ken Burns interview. And what he said is that we got to stop saying us and them. And we're still saying the us and thems. And I'm going to still say it today because it's us and them. But it really is about America and how we move forward as a country, as a nation. But this divisiveness, especially with Fox News getting on and saying that this is all political. If a guy broke the law, he broke the law. I mean, how many grand juries were there in New York? I think there were 2. It's hard to remember, but I think there were 2. And then they had 12 citizens. Random. Didn't ask their political affiliations. So you're just going to throw that out? And the people that say, oh yeah, we're going to tear this place apart and blah, 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 and go, What do you want? I mean, look at the destruction in the world happening right now. And do you think we have it so bad that you want to, like, destroy everything? Okay, that's my little rant. All right, let's look at this. Convicted felon, Pumpkinhead. Convicted felon, Pumpkinhead. What else? So he had, before yesterday, he had 4 indictments. Now he has 3 indictments. So he's had 2 civil cases go against him in the last year, maybe more, it's hard to say. He's now a convicted felon on 34 counts. And now the Monday morning quarterbacks are going to come in and say, did the defense do a good job? Obviously, the prosecutor did a good job, 34 guilties. Did the defense do a good job? Could they have done better? Could they have actually received a hung jury? I would guess if Mr. Pumpkinhead, convicted felon Pumpkinhead, would have shut up and let the lawyers do their job, there would have been a good chance that there were some, I wouldn't say acquitted of some charges, but at least hung on a couple of charges. But to have 34 come out, did Trump's gas just make it intolerable for the jurors to side with him? His sleeping, his behavior? It's got to play a part in it. Anyway, all right. 12 minutes of ranting. Let's get into some cards. 4 times indicted, change it to 3. 1 convicted felony, 34 guilty. I'm repeating myself because I really like it. Civil fraud trials. We talked about E. Jean Carroll. Trump. His golf course, his businesses are just kind of tanking. I think Truth Social tanked after the verdict. I read a short little blurb about his golf courses in Scotland. They were saying you want to host a tournament, but you're a convicted felon, so he may need to sell that or something. I don't know. Let's just take a look at what is Mr. Pumpkinhead thinking. I got documents. I got shredded documents all over my table. Okay. Let's go. Let's take a look at what's Donald Trump feeling right now. What is Donald Trump feeling right now? What is Donald Trump feeling right now? Ooh, somebody, look at that. Somebody's grabbed him by the tail and he is being shook up. The Ace of Imps. Now you all know why I like these cards so much for Mr. Pumpkinhead. Can you imagine? This is the, some people say it's the long arm of the law, the strong arm of the law. This is the purple people eater long arm of the law. Strong arm of the law. And they grabbed a hold of this imp, and they're shaking him by the tail. And I don't know if that's money that's falling out, or maybe that's just ketchup packets. I don't know. Normally, this would be, and I have to review my imps. Imps are wands, bats are swords, ghosts are cups, pumpkins are pentacles. Pumpkin seeds. Ooh. Ew. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Ugh. Ugh. So if we look at this in regular tarot terms, this is new information coming out, powerful information coming out, and it's like you grab the big old imp by the tail and you're shaking him up. It's being challenged or crossed by the Knight of Pumpkins. This is the slow-moving Knight of Pumpkins, of Pentacles. So this feels like the trials that are slowly moving. It feels like intuitively, when I heard this jury verdict, I go, things are going to start moving now. I want to look at Alito again, because what the hell? I mean, all these people that are bitching and moaning about the rule of law, about the purple strong arm of the law, they're all involved in overthrowing the government with January 6th, according to me. Entertainment only. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Well, maybe I do. At the base of the reading, 10 of imps. Oh, look at this. Oh, 10 of imps. All right, so this is Mr. Pumpkinhead. Look at the burden he's carrying. It's giving him a hunchback. He's carrying all his little minions with him, and it's a burden. Look at, and Juan, Juan fell out on his head. Maybe that's going to knock some sense into him. One can only hope. Who would that? Oh, let's pull some cards on that. Who would that Pumpkinhead who fell on his head? Pumpkinhead minion who fell on his head. That's like the little mini-me. Who would that be? I don't know. Is it Eric? No. He was already dropped on his head. Poor Eric. Everybody picks on him. Why is everybody picking on me? All right, in the past, the Wheel of Fortune. So you think about this guy. Here he is on this wheel, and they're throwing knives at him. Pretty soon something's going to stick. Pretty soon. All right. At the top of the reading, it says world implications. We're looking at Mr. Pumpkinhead, what he's feeling. It feels like his world is crashing in. We could look at what does the world see of this. I think it has world implications that way too, because the world looks at the U.S. as a beacon of democracy, of how things should be, how messy things get fixed. This isn't the right way. Well, yesterday it was the right way, but with the Supreme Court BS and all that coming out, that is not the right way. In the potential near future, we have the Four of Pumpkins. Now this guy, this is different than in regular tarot, because it feels like this one is sowing the seeds. Sowing the seeds of what? Future Pumpkinheads? Well, that's what it says here. He's not, if he is sowing the seeds of new Pumpkinheads, he's not doing a really good job, because this clown put a Pumpkinhead on a tree with a thumbtack. That's no way to plant a pumpkin patch. Internally, what is Donald Trump feeling internally? The Fool. All right, we'll just leave it like that. Externally, ooh, this is scary. Externally, what is he feeling? The Magician. He's trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat. He's trying to do something. But the hidden message in this card, look at the pumpkin head, right? There's an eel in the pumpkin head. Or is it a snake? No, it's a snake. It's a snake in the pumpkin head. Is that snake in the pumpkin head, is that the pumpkin head that dropped down? Right there? That fell off the mega wagon? Oh. Hopes and fears. King of ghosts. So, the King of Cups is my Joe Biden card. Hopes and fears of Donald Trump. Joe Biden. He is afraid of Joe Biden. And his hope is, will you pardon me? And his fear is, hell no. Joe Biden doesn't sound like that, does he? No. And how does he feel? Mr. Pumpkinhead. The devil. The devil made me do it. No, you did it. And look, he's got his 3 kids here he's leading around. That was rude. Well, a little clarifier to the devil. Ooh, King of Imps. This is legal. This is the law coming at him. And, ooh, he's got bats in his belfry. 10 of bats. 10 of bats. In regular tarot, that is 10 swords stuck in somebody's back. Or in another deck of mine that I use a lot, he's walking away from all the swords stuck in the ground. This one is, it feels like there's a little healing going on with this woman being underwater. The woman, no. No, water, okay. Water is cleansing, water is rejuvenating, water is healing, forgiving, all that, right? All these little bats up here flying around, much like all those things flying around when the strong arm has the imp by the tail. Who pulled Trump down? The woman. E. Jean Carroll. Stormy Daniels. Okay, E. Jean Carroll didn't pull Trump down. Stormy Daniels might have pulled him down, and that's a little gross. I don't even think I want to go there. But, so E. Jean Carroll, Roberta Kaplan, Stormy Daniels. Then we have, Cassidy Hutchinson. There was another female that was involved in the trial that spoke the truth. And we haven't even gotten to Letitia James or Fani Willis. Cards don't lie. They don't lie. Many of us, tarot readers, got a woman was going to bring them down. We didn't know what woman. The reason we didn't know what woman is because it was multiple women. It just wasn't one. There's a lesson for all the men out there. Don't be pigs to women. You'll end up, well, we'll just leave it like that. All right, what was I going to look at? Let's look at who is that? Who is the person that is going to fall out first of Trump's MAGA orbit? Can we see that? Can we try to get that? I don't know if the Pumpkinhead deck is going to work for that for me. Who is the guy? Who is the? Let me think on this. Okay, let me see how I'm going to formulate that. Who is the guy that Trump is going to drop? Was that Nikki Haley? We got to look at her too. Who's the guy that Trump dropped? Let's just pull 3 cards on a couple of names. There's going to be some balance. Okay, hang on. Balance, Sun. Ooh, Queen of Pumpkins came up. And she's upside down. Here's what I was getting with this. It was Ivanka that is outside the MAGA fold. She's bringing balance. Well, she's not bringing balance, but balance, the Sun card, illumination, and the Queen of Pumpkins is Ivanka, who is reversed, is outside that embrace. Ooh. Ooh. So, yeah. Ivanka. So she posted a tweet, "I love you, Daddy." Yuck. I love you, Daddy. Did Melania post anything? I can't remember. All right, so let me grab my wits. Okay, I had to take a quick break, and I am done with Pumpkinhead. Just too much, right? For now. There's other news. This is going to get real volatile with the Republicans and the Democrats, and again, we got to start focusing in on America. But it's good that the justice system has prevailed, and I know other people are thinking that it's, they're listening. I don't know what they're listening to. Let's take a look at the Ukraine war. Let's just move right into happy times. The U.S., Biden is allowing our weapons that we gave to Ukraine to be used across the border. So rockets can be fired. I'm sure there's some strategic thing going on. The question I want to look at, I thought this was going to be like a relatively quick war, but things change. Things do change all the time. How is this going to play out in the short term? Just 6 cards. What are we looking at with Russia, Ukraine, with different countries saying we can expand the use of the weapons that we give Ukraine into Russia? France was saying it. U.S. said it. Some other countries, I'm sure. It looks like it. Ooh, moving on. Okay, hand changing. It feels to me like, let me drop this down and you can see a little bit. Can you see that? So I got my notes and stuff. Okay, so how is this going to help or hurt? It feels like it's going to accelerate the final outcome of this. Things are moving relatively quickly. So it feels like things are going to be speeding up a little bit. There is a restriction at the base, whatever, so Ukraine is restricted in its ability to move and its ability to strike back and to defend itself. In the past, as it relates, is the Wheel of Fortune, the karmic Wheel of Fortune. So there's always a top and a bottom to this wheel, and it depends on where you are. And so as that spins, we have the Queen of Pentacles at the top of the reading that's overshadowing things. And in the potential near future, we have the King of Pentacles. This is both about abundance, giving abundance to Ukraine to help move them in a different direction, to help them unshackle themselves with this Eight of Swords energy. So, is this going to create a bigger situation in Ukraine that gets a little out of control? Is Russia going to go even more ballistic on this than they have? And let me lift this up, and they threat all the time. They threaten all the time, and they threaten other NATO countries. Is this new development in Ukraine going to get out of control? Is this going to get out of control? Let's see. Yeah, I don't feel like it will. No. I don't feel like it will. It feels like no towers, which is great. There's a real calming energy that's coming up. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, just drop it down. You can see. Is this going to get out of control? It's already out of control, right? But we have the Queen of Wands bringing forth some new information, new way to look at some things, maybe some new, and maybe this is other countries stepping in, but there's a new energy that's going to come in with this Page of Pentacles, and it's not going to be a really solid fix, but it's going to be something, because this woman's standing on one leg, and she's got her new project, and she's going, let's do something here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Wish card in the past, we have the Lovers up at the top. The Lovers card, to me, when I looked at that, I went, that's the other countries that are coming together. And in a potential near future, other countries coming together. This is also my Russia card in other decks, Dark Money, as well as the Empress card. So it feels like Russia is going to figure out a way to work with some other people. I know this doesn't sound quite right, but internally they want to go back to a simpler time, to the way it was. Now, when I talk to my hillbilly brother, he goes, well, Ukraine was part of Russia. But with this Wheel of Fortune, as the wheel spins, it's not the same as in the past. So we are moving towards the future, but we want to move into a simpler time in the future with the Empress card, with Russia giving birth to a new world order, as she is doing here. The hopes and fears is the Nine of Pentacles. And the hope is that they can get back to an abundance. And it's just not a money abundance. It's a lifestyle abundance. And with the Nine of Pentacles, she's always in her own little garden, kind of in her own protective little bubble, not paying attention to the outside world so much. But in this, it feels like this is Ukraine getting back to its little, where it can be protected again and not have the fear that anything is going to come into it. And we have the Queen of Cups bringing forth a calmness, an awareness. There's a secret in here too. Some kind of secret that's going to be illuminated with this Sun card. And here's the Nine of Wands again. Not again, but I'm thinking Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, two nines. But this woman is restricted in her own private little garden. This woman is restricted because of the fence, even though she can easily walk over it. But there is that war-weary stance. She is beat up. Her sleeves are a little torn, but she is still standing strong. And there is going to be some newness coming. So it feels like to me, and maybe it's just putting it out in the universe and saying, this is what I want to have happen. You know, we talk about manifestation a lot. And one of the subscribers, Rita, sent me a TikTok thing on Abracadabra and what it really means. And it's not like magic. No, it's setting something out saying something out loud with intent in order to put it on the web of creation that I always talk about. And so that vibration happens and we vibrate a new reality into existence. That's what Abracadabra says. The thing that I often find missing in manifestation is the emotional charge that we put on the web of creation. If we can imagine Ukraine and Russia laying down their weapons and getting along and rebuilding, feel that lightness, the emotion of, oh my gosh, it's over. Kind of like the 34 counts. It was like finally he's being held to account. There is some kind of justice. We're still going back and forth with it, but there's still some justice that we're seeing. We're seeing something move forward for all of us who have looked at that situation and go, this has to end. We get into the fear mode of it. But if we can get into the exhilarating rebuilding mode, that's really powerful. That's what this is. Rebuilding. And it's a calmness. It's all about with the lovers, with other countries. So I think this is a good thing. The other thing, too, that I was just thinking about is with this manifestation, with the emotional charge to manifestation. We are so focused on Mr. Pumpkinhead that we never stay focused on the accomplishments that Joe Biden and the Democrats have put forward. And I know I just said it shouldn't be us and them, but right now it is us and them. But what America has put forth with this administration is phenomenal. Build Back Better, the infrastructure bill, the saving our public lands, the climate saving initiatives, I'll just say that. We have a long way to go. It's not perfect, but it is a step in the right direction. All right. I think that I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Let's focus on the positive. Let's focus on the accomplishments and how good it feels to be winners. How good it feels to move in the right direction. Thank you again. Thank you again. Peace and love.